Alright, back to our regular format. Now, just because we're not going to play an RPG doesn't mean that we can't play a spin-off. Now, back in April, we played a game called Bujingai, the Forsaken City. That's what it was called here in the US anyway, and everywhere else it was just called Bujingai. And it pretty much starred Gact. And now, while I was playing that, I did mention that there was another game that Gact was involved with. And it was, you know, a spin-off of Final Fantasy VII, of all things, where he did like a theme song for it, pretty much. And I would say that's still really great. Well, this is the part where I'd show you the boxed copy of the game, but all I have left is the disc that I had when I was a teenager.
And this is the part where I make my obligatory interjection, because without me, this show would suck.
Yeah, so this is definitely a game that I actually really enjoyed. I was really looking forward to it because I had a friend of mine who was a huge Square Enix and Final Fantasy fan in general. And he was really looking forward to this, and he would tell me about the delays and how they were planning on it. This was originally going to come out on the PlayStation, but it ended up coming out after the PS3 had already launched in Japan, which makes me wonder why they didn't bother creating a PlayStation 3 port of it.
Yeah, you'd think they'd want to cash in on it. But maybe they were just so sick of this game that they really didn't want to pour any extra time and effort and probably just get it out.
Probably, and you know what, that's a shame because, you know, I'd have bought the PS3 version.
This intro seems kinda cool.
Yeah. I think it borrows a lot of assets from Advent Children, which I don't remember if these were being developed around the same time, but yeah, both this and Advent Children had a lot of had a lot of hate towards them because a lot of people didn't like how those direct sequels, you know, handled the material, and how a lot of people were just not huge fans of this for a lot of reasons.
And I'm about to guess that we're about to find out why.
Yes, but you're also going to find out why I actually like it.
Hey, Deshra! I'm waving my hand at you because you're the only one watching. Except I don't have any hands. Yet. Ugh. What is with this visual?
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just looks kind of muddy and blurry. Aren't you able to make it look cleaner and stuff because this is emulated?
Report.
Evac complete, please. All injured have been moved to the
Also,
transports.
why is it choppy?
Okay, I can't attest to the speed, so we'll just go ahead and skip it. I can't attest to what it was why I was skipping in that cutscene. But what I can attest to is why the resolution looks the way it does. See, because we're emulating, not all games are going to come out perfect. But honestly, if we were using an upscaler and a capture card like we kind of are supposed to use, then we would probably... Why is it only running at half speed? It was running at full speed last time I was doing this. Why is it only running at half speed? Oh my god. Okay, hang on to your butts. I gotta do some technical difficulty bullshit. It wasn't doing this the last time, so it's not like I was being negligent in setting this up, because no, I tested this last time and it was perfect and there was no problems, but now it's being retarded and I have to mess around with it and make it work, and I'm not already frustrated or anything. So let's see if I can't get this thing to fly straight, because now I have to... I was not expecting to have technical difficulties. I had this set. Alright. Come on. Okay, this seems to be fine. Is it doing this because I'm streaming? I bet it's doing this just because I'm running it through OBS, but then again, it didn't give me that problem before. Alright. Getting back to it. It is because I'm streaming. Oh wait, no it's not. Hold on. Because it's saying it's at 100% now. No, it's dipping. It's dipping major time. Yeah, my words exactly, Vincent. Huh. Why does it have to give me this problem this minute? It wasn't giving me these problems before. Okay, so this goes into what I was actually making a comment on during the gameplay. Okay, so what I was going to say was the video looks muddy because, I mean, honestly, from the PS2 output, it would look like that anyway. So if I had this hooked up to a capture card, it'd be the same problem. However, also because it's emulating, there's also a hardware issue, so now I'm having an issue with speed. And I'm needing to get this to run natively. The problem is if I try to do hardware on this, I will get better textures, but I'll also have problems with like effects, like particle effects will look glitched out, and the skybox will look weird. That's what I'm concerned about, because last time, like, it messed with a lot of stuff and it just looked wrong, and slightly jarring, and it's really distracting. But I had it set perfect and it ran perfect on software mode, but now I'm having to run it in a hardware mode, and I'm doing technical stuff that absolutely no one cares about. So, try this again. And hope it lets me do what I'm trying to do.
I don't think that exactly did what you wanted it to do.
Well, you know what? I don't think anybody's gonna watch this for the cutscenes. See, this is another issue. See, I'm trying to run it in another way, and I'm still only getting half speed, and I have a glitch. So that's not working either. Great. I did not expect to have to do this. This is not okay. This is beyond not okay to have to mess with this. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Why can't it just work? And even then, it's still dipping in frame rate. I don't know why it's dipping, because Bujingai didn't dip in frame rate. That was perfect. All because I'm streaming now, it's giving me problems. only because I'm streaming. That's the only reason this thing's giving me issues. I can't play it when it looks like that. Because, okay, when it does that, you know, half black, half, when it splits it in half that way, then the whole game looks like that. So I can't play it that way. This worked. This actually worked. Last time I did this. I have no idea why it's giving me so many problems.
Axum's suggesting I should use my Reaper magic on it, but I don't know if I can handle a computer this new.
Well, if you could try, that would be better than, you just sitting on your butt.
What exactly is my butt? The bottom of my neck?
I guess right now it's the closest thing you have to a butt, so yeah. Okay, so full speed on the intro. Let's see if it'll give me full speed in game.
Yeah, because it would be kind of nice to actually play it instead of, be this whole stream about you trying to fix the thing.
Well, unfortunately, I'm already only getting partial speed on the cutscene. That's a bad omen. So, okay, if it's going to give me those issues in the cutscenes, then too bad. As long as I can play it. And I can't. This is slow as balls.
It's like trudging through mud.
I do not know what's going on here. I am very, very confused. So, I'm going to have to keep trying again.
Oh boy.
So, I hope y'all are out there being safe and all that. Okay. System. Emulation settings. Okay. We're going to do something I usually don't do, but this thing is forcing my hand.
How exactly is it doing that? Or, better yet, what is it forcing your hand to do?
Speed hacks. See, that's another thing with PS2 emulation. Sometimes it's just slow. But, sometimes you have to make it go fast. It can cause other glitches, though. But you gotta work around with what you got.
Yeah, we've been pretty decent about working with what we've got.
That's all we can do. As long as I can get it playable, I'll be happy.
And as long as you can get it playable, you can actually do the stream.
That's the idea. Something tells me it's still gonna dip, though. Yep. Half the frame rate yet again. Okay, this stream was supposed to be about me playing Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus and not fiddling with the emulation settings until it works. Okay. Okay, so turn the speed hacks up, and I'm gonna do something that I probably shouldn't do. I'm gonna mess with my graphics card settings now, because if we gotta overclock this, we're gonna overclock it. We're doing this. I will not take no for an answer.
That's the spirit. As long as you don't break the thing.
Believe me, I'm gonna be as careful as I can. But yeah, I'm not playing around.
You don't even know what to do you?
Nope. Some point today we'll get this done.
That would be preferable.
Because yeah, it's only doing this because of the stream. That's interesting. It's not dropped. So this... That's interesting. And go in game.
You should see Erie right now. His eyes are locked on the frame rate counter on the top screen that we've got.
Yeah, and it's still slow. I don't know. Well, it's not full 60 frames per second, and honestly, the original game didn't run at a perfect 60 frames per second anyway. So we're effectively running this subpar, but it's playable. So I guess we'll just go for a ways, and if it becomes genuinely awful, then I guess we can't finish it. But I guess we'll just have to try something else. But this is functional now.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, so I guess I just won't question that for now. But let me tell you, when I'm not running my streaming software, this plays at a perfect 60 frames per second. I did test that.
So anyway, now that we're done discussing about the problems with emulating the thing, how about we actually talk about the game?
Yeah, like what we're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Okay, so there is some intelligence to these enemies, not a lot. It made the disc slow down. That's hilarious. Anyway. But yeah, the enemies have some degree of intelligence, not a lot. And also, as you can see, you move with the you have a target reticule, and you're pretty much aiming. And you know, this is a third-person shooter. It's a Final Fantasy attempt at Max Payne, effectively. That's what you're playing.
That's actually a pretty good comparison to make. Except it's not as deep.
No, not as deep in terms of gameplay. Also, you don't have bullet time, which is that slowdown thing while you're shooting somebody. You don't have that. But this is set in the Final Fantasy universe, obviously, specifically at Final Fantasy VII. So you still have your enemy types from Final Fantasy VII. You still have, you know, your potions. They all work the same as they did before. And man, this slowdown is just plain awful. Alright. Also, you can not only shoot, but you've also got a melee attack for up close and personal, which is necessary in some instances. Also, it allows you to break some objects and get items. Geez, as soon as like anything else comes up on the screen, it slows down even more. That's just bizarre to me that it's giving me that much trouble. What I think I may do is I may pause it and adjust the settings one more time.
Okay, but we don't want to keep the audience waiting.
I'm gonna try not to. Okay, that pauses it. I should be able to hit resume. Yes, I can hit resume. So I'm not gonna have to load the menu again.
Why didn't you just do that in the first place?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Okay, so I've got this in Direct 3D mode. Mint mapping, shaders. I don't need any of that. I've got the speed hacks maxed out. Because what you want is you want this to be in a software render mode. OpenGL be better. Something tells me OpenGL should be better. What is it? Oh, check it out.
That's marginally an improvement. Although there's a little bit of skip.
Yeah, and in this mode I can't really adjust the frame skipping. Although in hardware mode I can. In hardware mode I've got a lot more control, but it still won't run right. Well, yeah, this frame skipping is going to make this unplayable. It runs faster, but I've got frame skipping problems. Hang on to your butts. I'm coming to the... I'm coming into a solution here. Okay, there's that. Rendering test. Rendering threads 4. What's this gonna do? Back forward. Let's try this again.
You're just grasping at straws when you're clicking on options, aren't you?
If you were the one holding the controller, you'd be doing the same thing.
I would, but we don't need to get meta right now.
You're the one getting meta. Son of a bitch. Let's try this. What's up, baby? Maya says hi, by the way.
Who?
Oh, right. Yeah. You'll see her later.
But wouldn't I be seeing her now?
Well, you know how I can turn invisible? So can she. That's why you don't see her right now.
What is she?
She's a four-legged furry creature.
I'd ask you to be more specific, but at the same time, I'm not sure I want to know at the moment.
Still stuttering. If I can just get rid of that stutter. And you'd be surprised, like, this is not going to be very playable unless I get this running half decent. Figured using the old version of an older version of DirectX, it would. I was thinking maybe that might smooth it out a little bit. We'll go back to OpenGL. Whoa! Haha! Okay, now I'm playing it at almost double the speed. Okay, so if I adjust the speed hack down just a little bit, then we should have something playable here. Because right now it's playing slightly too fast.
Ah, you and your complaints!
Okay.
But you're licking your teeth, which usually means that you're onto something.
I definitely am.
Okay.
Put that down to 10. Apply. Key. Whoa. Now why is that being... Huh. Hey, hang on, I almost got this. I almost got this. Click. Okay. See, that setting was actually scaled back a second ago.
Oh, come on!
Hey. I'm on to something.
Hurry it up already, then!
Okay, for some reason, editing this setting. So... Okay. So if I can get this... Huh. Give me a second here.
We've already given you like 20 minutes.
Oh, shut up.
Literally, it's been like 20 minutes of you fiddling around with this thing and less of you actually playing the game.
Oh, calm down. thing's slightly confusing me.
You realize they can't see the edits you're the tweaks you're doing, right? Right? They're not seeing any of that.
Yeah, I just not realized. So, they're just staring at a blank screen, listening to us banter.
Yeah?
Alright, this is a little janky, but you know what? It's working.
Yay! It's about time! And we've got visual again.
Alright.
Hey, just in time for Eerie to be done fiddling with the graphics settings.
Wait. Okay. Let's see what this does to the cutscenes.
Thank you.
It's a little choppy, but hey, if you want to play it for the story, you have to find a copy of it for yourself. I don't even remember the story that well. That's the one thing that a lot of people didn't care that much for about this game. It took some liberties with the story. It was cool to talk about some of the stuff in Vincent Valentine's backstory.
No,
But,
not anymore.
All right. Come on.
Yeah.
And who is Vincent Valentine?
the dude you're playing as, you find him later in Final Fantasy VII. He's not very well talked about, but he was kind of a fan favorite, so a third-person shooter starring him actually sounded like a pretty cool idea at the time. The problem is that that time took a very long time, like years upon years of time, to where it ended up getting released so late that it got overshadowed by much better games, and it just couldn't live up to the hype. Wait, where?
How do you not know where to go? This game is the most linear thing you probably ever played on this show ever.
I don't know. Where's my map? Oh, there's the map. Okay. I'm trying to remember where it came from. Here we go. That's why. Went the wrong direction. Mako. Mako is the energy source in the for the planet that Final Fantasy VII takes place on. And materia is basically crystallized Mako in a sense. It's basically a means of harnessing that power. It's a big plot device in Final Fantasy VII, and that extends to this game as well, having taken place in the same universe, having all the same exact problems. And with materia, you can use magic, so you can apply the materia to use magic with your ammunition. So you can basically customize your guns to act however you want. You pretty much just have the one weapon. So you hit customize, and you have your base, which is the Cerberus, which is this gun right here. It's effectively a revolver, but it's fully customizable, and you can change the barrels on it. Right now I don't have the other barrels, but you can get a sniper, you can get, I believe, the equivalent of a sawed-off. You can get various different things, and you can get other stuff here too. I did get materia, so we're going to equip the fire materia, and that'll be fine and dandy. So let's continue.
I'm so glad we're finally playing the game.
So am I. Even if it plays janky as crap. But in all honesty, the original game did not play at a perfectly steady frame rate either, and it had its own technical problems. So even though it wasn't as nearly as bad of a nightmare as, you know, I'm kind of making it, having to emulate the game, it was kind of a technical mess if you played it on your actual PS2 anyway. So, in all honesty, it's not far off from being faithful to the original experience. Alright, I got the key card, right? No, I didn't get the key card. I thought maybe I might have. Oh. Now who's shooting at me? I don't know if there's a means of dodging or not. The only real way to not take damage is just to walk around, because it's not like a cover-based shooter.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver, this is not. You can't just take cover and fire from cover.
Nope. You have to pretty much just walk around. That's another thing people didn't really care for that much.
I think you could take cover in Max Payne as well, although you take cover like around walls and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. You know a lot about modern video games for, you know, a being that's not really existed around here.
You almost shot those innocent people.
That's because they were hunched over and I couldn't really tell if they were those dog-like enemies or not. And they're not.
But can you shoot the innocent people in this game?
I don't remember, and I'm not going to try to find out because that would just be mean. See, limit breaks were, you know, a thing that happened in Final Fantasy VII, where after a certain amount of damage taken or damage dealt, it was kind of different for certain characters. You could have a limit break, which would allow you to do this really special, powerful attack. Well, you have this too, but instead of that,
I'll just come out and say it. It's basically a repurposed version of Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry.
pretty much.
Because you turn into a big monster that does a ton of damage and can take a ton of hits up until our timer runs out. It's just a powerful form type of deal. It works out, but still, I can't help but look at it and think, this is just Vincent Valentine's Devil Trigger.
Yeah.
And that's not even terribly inconsistent with the lore, if I remember correctly. Good to see that this cutscene's working right, despite the audio glitching a little. I spoke too soon. And you should use a potion.
Yeah, I should. How do I use the potion? This is how you select your items. How do I use that item? Oh, you can go first person mode. You can actually, I forgot you could actually play the game that way. That's weird. Anyway. Okay, well, that potion healed me. There's a way to use the potion. There's a way to use the potion. Control settings. Control setup. Activate. Where's the use item button?
Exciting stream, huh, guys?
What's the limit break? Jump slash. That doesn't tell me how to use the items. It's kind of weird playing it like this. And no, apparently friendly fire doesn't exist because I just rescued her. Although it does make it difficult for you to see what's going on.
Yeah, this is a really weird way to play this game.
What? Okay. Alright, you stop. Oh, now I got slowdown. That's great. And I gotta find a key card to set that. Child free. Give me. Thank you. Okay. I swear I was not having this issue last time.
Yeah, I was there. He played it just fine. I think all this having to mess with settings kind of messed him up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh right, there's a beast in the window. There he is. Okay, hold up. Hold the front door. So, reload is R2. Use shortcut item is the... Oh. There we go. That's how that works. Gotcha. And I'm out of ammunition. How I ran out of ammunition, I don't know. Considering I don't remember running out of ammunition being a problem in this game. At least not with your base gun. There's probably someone here. I'm experiencing slowdown for some reason. I hope you're not experiencing a whole lot of lag on your end, guys. Dude, I mean, I can't really fight this guy without... Yeah, seriously, it usually gives you ammo, and it's literally not... I can't remember the last time I actually ran out of ammo in this game ever. That's ridiculous. I've never had this problem. So now I'm having to, like, jump up on the barrel and stuff. Like, seriously. Like, I'm hitting the reload button, and it's not doing jack. Yeah, say it's literally not doing anything. So I have to backtrack, I guess?
My apologies for anybody who has motion sickness trying to watch this.
Yeah, this is not going to be a stream for weak stomachs.
I know one thing's for sure, we're not going to be able to reuse this footage.
You kidding me? Oh, what? That's right, I can use my MP with the materia, and I could just shoot him with the magic, and that'll kill him.
That took you entirely way too long to figure out.
It really, really did.
If it wasn't for me, this would be a complete disaster.
But with you, it's only like 40% a disaster.
I know, that's at least an improvement.
But I can't remember ever having to use fire magic instead of my actual bullets. That's just weird. Okay, who else is around? I hear you, I don't see you. Where is he? Oh. Gotcha.
You really should have just continued playing Chrono Trigger. Because you know that's what everybody else is gonna say, right?
Probably. Okay, I thought I killed everything.
I don't think you need to. I think the frame rate's doing that for you.
And it's doing a great job of killing me. I was trying to save the girl. Why can't I say? There's someone else there because you're supposed to. It's supposed to be like a key card. Did I already get it? Oh. There. I'd forgotten. So now I gotta protect her. Actually, I don't need to because I killed everything. Yeah, because you're supposed to open that and then fight everybody else off, but it I always end up fighting everybody else to where I don't really need to mess with it. Come on.
You're out of MP now?
Yep.
So you have to go back to a Mako point to get more magic to shoot that thing?
Yep. I don't understand. I don't understand. Am I not able to get more out of that Mako point? That's all I get.
That's your punishment for being such a lousy shot.
I mean, that's fair. Oh boy.
Somehow we lost visual for that cutscene. I don't know how, because it was in-game. It was an in-game render, and we still lost visual.
I just don't even. I just don't even. I just hope I find some more potions. No card key. I don't have one yet. All I have is a little bit of magic. But at least they're not in the window, so I can actually physically fight them. Okay.
You should be all right.
It's like we're playing a remix version.
Thank you, sir.
Oh I think another thing that pushed people off, or was one thing that a lot of people didn't really care about with this game, is the fact that is the whole edgy thing that was like super popular in the mid 2000s. I mean, just like with Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's immediately what people were thinking of when this finally came out. But honestly, that was the aesthetic. So it's like, I understand. I can't really hate that because like I was all about it, you know, because I was the target demographic for that stuff back then, and I've got a soft spot for it. Is it cringe by today's standards? Yeah, but you know what? I can't hate it. Okay. Weapon 1, we'll make weapon 2. Sniper. Oh, wait. That's just the scope. So I can actually just add it to that. Okay. Because that's not the sniper barrel. Because the sniper scope and the sniper barrel are not the same thing. Now see, when you zoom in, you can shoot stuff that's a lot farther away.
That's what a scope is for!
Uh-oh. Yee. Except I don't have any ammunition! So I guess they're just gonna die. I don't have any ammunition, I can't fight. And I have like pretty much no... I've got no magic either. So why aren't you gonna... Somebody drop me some ammunition. Oh, I found the key card. Okay, give me a high potion, please. This would be so much better if I had some freaking ammunition.
And there's no place you can buy them or anything.
Not right now, there isn't. That just baffles me. Why am I left with literally... That was all my magic, so... Oh my gosh.
Poor Erie. He just wanted his stream to go right tonight.
Yeah, and it's gone everything but right. Despite me knowing what I'm doing, having things set up, everything still went wrong. Even during the gameplay, after I get the game to function, everything's still going wrong. Ah. Oh, great. I got killed. That's not gonna help me with a guy shooting at me. Just go ram it. So I got that. I still have no ammo. Still, I'm not 100% sure where to go because most everything's on fire. Okay. On the map. Okay. Right, because this is where I need to use the key card. Now maybe, hopefully someone will give me some freaking ammo? Or did I glitch out, you know, having any ammo? Or is some anti-piracy measure, despite this being a legit copy? There we go. Finally! Some freaking ammunition! Good, now don't waste it! I'ma try not to. I can't make no promises. I'm so frustrated right now.
I can see this. How many shots of vodka are in that cocktail you've got there?
You want to know how many? You want to know how many shots of vodka are in this cocktail that I'm drinking right now?
Yes.
Not enough. Now I've got the sniper rifle.
But please tell me you're gonna at least beat the first level.
I can get pretty far in this game when the game is letting me get far in it. Oh, this is gonna be fun with a crap frame rate. Yes, I'm going to have to shoot that helicopter as it flies around with my gun.
Shooting down a helicopter with a regular gun. At least Half-Life had the graces to give you rocket launchers. Laser-guided rocket launchers.
You know what I get? I get a revolver with a long barrel and sniper scope attachment. That's what I get. If I can get it in my sights. Because you have to shoot it while avoiding getting hit. Come on. Ha! I got it.
Nice go.
Oh, where is it now? That sniper scope's not actually going to help me here because if I zoom in, I can't really see the thing.
Ugh. I don't even have a stomach and this is giving me motion sickness. I feel bad for all of your viewers. You guys are real troopers.
They really are. I'm telling you. The original game had issues with its frame rate, but I didn't have an issue playing this on the original hardware at all. At least not on a technical level. This boss was still tricky the first time I played it. But that was the first time I played it. And also, this isn't the only time you have to shoot down a helicopter.
Yeah, I remember. You gotta do this a few more times. Yay for recycling boss battles!
Come on, come on. And I can't even tell if I'm hitting the thing.
You walked right into those missiles.
Yeah, I did. I did do that. Actually, long barrel might help. Why didn't I already have that equipped? Long barrel makes bullet go farther.
Interrupted by plot.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that was an awkward transition.
Wait. What? I had ammunition and now I don't have any ammunition? What happened? I had ammo. What happened to it all? What happened to all my Goram ammo? Oh. You gotta be kidding me. What is with this running out of ammunition? I almost never ran out of ammunition.
Here's a suggestion for you to ignore.
What's that?
What if you stop streaming or stop playing the game and just put the webcam on your cat?
Okay, thanks for breaking the immersion. Now when I play the outro skit, no one's gonna understand. It's not your comment about the cat's not gonna make any sense.
I don't know. Nothing matters anymore.
Talk about getting meta. Okay, so I'm primarily fighting ground troops. So I gotta remember which gun I had loaded. Because you can switch these. When you switch them, that's just so weird. I don't remember that being that big of an issue before. Alright. Stupid load time. Which, by the way, unless your disc was damaged, that didn't happen. Or if your PS2 had issues, that little disc loading icon wouldn't show up. So that's not normal for this game. And I just died.
To be totally honest, he's usually a lot better at this. I've seen him play it. So yeah, I can attest. He's right. That's not him being bad at the game. That is actually, you know, the frame rate screwing him over.
Mm-hmm. And so I gotta restart this fight.
Oh boy.
One's got that.
I'll see now that you know what you're doing. This should be much shorter work. Already, you took, you know, half that thing down in much quicker time.
I sure did. here we go. Looting everything. Yeah. Where's the guy shooting at me? Where is he at? Got him. Alright. Come over here and I'll shoot some Mako in your face. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah!
You know, if the music would sound a lot better if we didn't have a frame rate issue. But it does sound really cool, as it's a mix of, you know, classical JRPG sound as well as rock music involved, which was a huge inspiration for the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack in general. That's no different here. And they do some pretty cool stuff. Also, mid-2000s had a lot of industrial-inspired and EDM-related stuff thrown into the mix as well. Most, again, like Devil May Cry. This game almost feels like, let's mix a little Max Payne with a little Devil May Cry. Which doesn't sound awful on paper, but it really doesn't succeed in doing either very well.
But it's still fun in its own right.
Yeah, when it actually works. And also, the whole reason we're even bringing this up is because Gak wrote a theme song. We have not yet heard that theme song.
I mean, it doesn't really come in. I mean, you hear hear renditions of it later in the game, and then you hear it in its full. Then you hear it in full production with lyrics and everything at the very end. It's a really, really great moment. But yeah, you don't really hear it until later.
But I want to hear it now.
Then you can look it up on YouTube. There's a music video with high quality audio. You can do it that way. Or you can like buy it off of iTunes or something. Can I get this thing out?
You did it!
Yeah, finally.
Vincent Valentine. We found you.
Is this the one?
Yes, yes.
Is this the one? Yes, yes.
You done clowning over there?
I am never done clowning.
Okay, reload.
And we're finally in the next stage. Took an hour, but we're finally in level 2. Actually, an hour and 15 minutes, and we're in level 2. Short barrel. That's right, this one's the sawed-off, isn't it?
I think so.
Well, let's find out.
That's the idea. I actually don't need a sniper rifle on that. It really does me no benefit. Okay, so that'll do. This brings back a lot of memories. And I played this so much when I was, what, 16? Yeah, I think I was 16 when I bought my copy of this. Wish I still had the original book and the original case and manual.
Oh, that was fast.
The proto-materia.
The what?
Tell us where it is.
Yeah,
Vice.
what? Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, the cutscenes are not at all this terrible in the actual game. If you play it legit. Or in proper settings, not in proper settings and not streaming it, I guess. Or if I had a $2,000 PC, maybe it wouldn't be giving me so many issues. But yeah, the cutscenes are not like this. Like in the actual thing, it's a lot smoother. Great, now I gotta switch guns. Give me my ammo. Give me my ammo. Oh.
You say as you waste a shot.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, this came out pretty late in the PS2's lifespan, which is why I don't know why they never bothered to make a PS3 release, considering it wouldn't have taken a whole lot of upscaling to make it happen. There was a lot of early PS3 games that came out in Japan that looked pretty much like this, but with better textures and lighting. It could have been done.
I'm sorry.
I am Azul. We will meet again.
He was a fun boss fight.
Will we get to see that?
What happened here?
I don't think so.
Vincent Valentine. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. Nice to see you again.
Alright, we're gonna try something real quick.
And you pause on his smiling grin.
Yep. Okay, so let me just try something real quick. This game came out in 2006, I believe.
Did it. Ba-da-da-did it. Ba-da-da-did it. Ba-da-da-did it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
What was that about?
Trying to fill the time.
Okay. We're gonna use preset. We're gonna go to balanced. Apply. So maybe
It took me a while to decide which costume I'd put on for today. But enough of the small talk. Who are those soldiers that just left?
I don't know.
See, now it's playing the way it's supposed to.
The large one called himself Azul.
Azul the Cerulean? Of the Sviets? Then that could only mean... Commissioner!
Yeah, it's not running the way it's supposed to, actually. It's slowed down. But hey, the audio's not as bad.
We'll discuss this later. WRO troops have arrived and commenced rescue operations. We could use your help, Vincent.
He sounds drunk. Maybe we could fix that too.
I've got an idea. That's not the right one. Emulation settings. Yeah, that's set to balanced, right? Everything else set to balance. See what that does. Reshoot.
Hmm?
I don't know what you're up to, but I want absolutely no part of it.
But you fought alongside us 3 years ago. We need your help once more.
Well, that's exciting. Somebody just got shot and they didn't get to see it.
Reeve.
Why is it not? That's really weird. Why did it do? What is it doing? What? I do not understand what's going on here. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to turn those settings back regardless. So, oh well. Why? Still resume.
That was a close one. I never was good at fighting. Luckily, I came out wearing Reeve. You're really not a bad bloke, are you, Vincent? Ah, you pretend not to care, but you always come through in the end.
All right.
Okay, somebody got shot, lost his head.
Let's run those lads out of town.
Oh wait,
Don't leave the method up
that's
to you.
right.
When
Catchy
you
was
find
in
the
him,
dog,
was inside of him. It was a robot.
meet me at the square in front of the
I
East
forgot about
Church.
that part.
That wasn't confusing for the people watching it at all. Not at all.
Well then, here we go.
I'm so glad we're not doing another episode on this.
Well, hopefully when I capture footage to do an actual scripted episode on this game, What? I'm out of ammo again? You're a bunch of dicks. Hopefully when I go to actually do this for real, I'll be able to just capture it the way I want. I forgot about that move. But it's not really a dodge. I think you can equip a dodge to that button at some point. I think. But yeah, as I was saying, hopefully I'll be able to actually capture the footage and it look the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, because unlike the other episodes, we can't use this. We're not going to be able to reuse this footage.
Nope. Alright. Use potion.
Just a hunch, but I don't think the mat button's gonna hurt the enemies.
Shut up.
Look at that. That armor doesn't look like it protects very much.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And I am out of ammo again. Oh my god! Ah!
Hurry up, you got more, use them.
If I can see what I'm doing, it's so blurry.
Should've just kept playing Chrono Trigger. That's what everyone else wanted to see anyway.
Oh, stop.
But no! You gotta keep the show fresh. That's not the main format of the show. That's why you only do RPGs once a month, so you can cover them throughout a course of a month instead of having to, you know, only show a little bit of it in one go. How about you just play an entire game till it's finished?
Well, you know what? When we get back to filming the regular episodes for Season 3 like I want to, that's what's gonna happen with When Games Happens Live. I'm basically gonna play games until I finish them or get stuck and you can't continue.
Oh, great! When's that gonna happen?
Eventually. I'm out of MP, and I'm out of magic. That's redundant.
What's wrong?
Oh, I think I have allies that just came in. Cute. Alright, anybody gonna give me some ammo? Ooh, I do have allies. Good. Kill off those enemies while I loot the place. Because I need ammo. Okay. Oh. Much of Mako either. Give me more. Give me magic. Okay, now I can kind of fight now.
Legend of the Floating Backpacks.
Apparently I can only hold 4 potions. I forgot that was a thing.
Man, that's real stingy with your ability to hold items.
It sure is.
Sure is.
Okay, now where am I supposed to go? There we go. That's right, because now that door just opened.
How's everybody doing out there? We got 5 of you watching. We got 30 minutes left. We appreciate you tuning in and sticking with us because I don't know how you do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I live with you. What do you think that means?
I'm an officer with the World Regenesis Organization. Speak with me if you require any assistance. Sir.
Apparently this doesn't cost any money, so how many of these can I have? I can have all 5. I don't remember collecting these.
Sir. The WRO was originally established 3 years ago after Meteorfall. Genova war hero Reeve Tuesti at its helm. Our organization is dedicated to aiding the healing process of the planet, as well as protecting it from any who attempt further harm.
So basically, Avalanche, but with actual funding.
Sir. Proceed to the East Church. Just past these buildings.
You were doing so well, mate. What is with all that? You weren't stuttering like that with the other lines, but just this one audio file you had to skip like a record that's been scratched. Even the music's skipping.
Over here.
Hurry! Wait for me! Come on!
All these voice outlines sound like a DJ soundboard. Might as well just throw in some air horns while you're at it.
Rapping over people's screams that have been chopped up and edited. That sounds like something you'd hear in a Psychopathic Records album.
I'm pretty sure someone on Psychopathic Records has done that.
Over there!
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, give me this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna take this, short barrel, long barrel. Where is it? Where is it? Not the sniper scope. It was in here.
What voice are you even doing now?
I don't know. I'm just doing a thing. I'm playing a game. Wait, what? Oh, you can change the gun itself. What a short barrel. Okay.
Short range rapid fire. What could possibly go wrong?
All right, men, watch your backs.
Has Alpha Route been secured? Any word from the battalion?
Safety of the residents is our top priority.
Deep ground!
You know, sometimes these cutscenes render perfectly. Sometimes they render like somebody's, you know, scratching it like a record behind a turntable.
You mean like that?
Just like that. Alright, come on. That was satisfying.
I'm glad. It'll also be satisfying when we're done.
Sir, thank you for your support, sir, sir. And good luck.
Yeah, you did not have this issue when you played Fujingai, so yeah, I'm kind of confused as to why it's giving you so much trouble too. But this was a much later release for the PS2 and took advantage of the hardware in ways that that Fujingai didn't have available yet. This really pushed the PS2's limits. This game did. Yup.
This is difficult to see what's going on with all the enemies slowing everything down.
Just like playing a Nintendo game.
Except with more pixels, so it's even more blurry. Oh, come on, quit trying to load on me. Never put a
Appreciate the backup.
I'm glad you're on our side, sir.
You know, without me here watching you do this, would be extremely painful.
You don't need to remind me. Really? You had to load for me to open a box?
You know, you were talking crap about not needing a graphics card. But a capture card, you wouldn't have had all these frame rate issues. And it would look just as muddy, but it would have been playable.
You're right. Alright, come on. Oh my goodness, the slowdown. I knew where I was going.
You thought wrong, evidently.
I thought you were my friend.
But I am your friend!
I know I'm being a dick.
I know you are.
I got another key card. Literally, I had to open that with a key card just to go get another key card. What level design is this? That makes no sense. Why? I mean, there was nothing else over there. So why have me use a key card just to get another key card? Like, there was nothing, it was not even blocking off anything. Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
On the roof! Here for backup!
Alright, come on. Okay, I hear enemies, but I'm saying, ooh. Well, that sucks. And I can't shoot him because I don't have any ammo for this guy. Wow. There's an item up there I can't get. Alright, get over here. Alright, fella, I'm gonna need you to die. You didn't drop me any ammunition. How rude. Okay, here we go.
Now go start yawning on me now.
Too bad.
Zombie helicopter! Look out! It's freeze frame! Oh no! At least you know how to take care of that.
Hey, you actually make a joke, but if you remember Devil May Cry 2, there actually was a zombie helicopter.
Oh my gosh, you're right! There was! What was up with that?
And there were zombie tanks and crap. Like, legit. Like, there was, like, actual zombie tanks and a zombie helicopter that you had to shoot down. But it was Devil May Cry, and it was silly and ridiculous. And Devil May Cry is full of over-the-top and ridiculous stuff, whereas Final Fantasy VII was less silly. Not that it didn't have its silly moments.
I was about to say, like that moment with Catchy. At least I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to pronounce his name. I remember for the longest time you kept calling it Kate.
Because that's how it's spelled. I never heard anybody pronounce it. In fact, and when Final Fantasy came out, Final Fantasy VII came out, like there wasn't voice acting in it. So, and you could change everybody's name. So, I think I just called him asshole actually.
Yeah, he kind of was. That's not unfitting.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. At least it's generous with its item pickup.
Yeah, in hard mode you don't get nearly as many items. Don't forget to heal when you need to. Otherwise this is gonna be a much longer experience.
Okay, so that's not doing me any good. Hit the wrong button. Almost done.
You know, all those bullets flying at those boxes, you'd think they would open them for you. It does that in other games. What happened to the physics? I guess there aren't any, there's just collision rules. At least the music's rocking when you can actually hear it.
Okay. Alright, at gun number 3. But yeah, this is pretty satisfying, running around a helicopter shooting at it.
Woo! Did you actually beat it?
The cutscene will let me know.
Cause that's not overly dramatic.
You make it sound like it's a problem. Yeah, I may not be 12 years old anymore, but hey, I still think that's kind of cool.
That is one powerful gauntlet.
Okay then. Let's go ahead and skip.
Hey, you finally actually beat the stage this time. I thought you did earlier, but nope, just another section. And you only got a B.
I could get top ranking in this when I'm not fighting it. It's best played when the game fully works.
Honestly, it's a valiant effort, and I'm proud of you for sticking to it anyway. Even if it doesn't make for good viewing.
So that shop you were talking about? Here's the shop. Let's just max out my freaking bullets. How much ammo can I buy? Just max the sucker out. That way I don't ever run out, ever again.
I'm pretty sure you'll run out.
I know I will. But... But it will also allow me to... Use the shop, cancel modify. Oh right, I forgot. You can buy upgrades.
You probably should have done that.
Too bad. Too bad.
Hey, toss me another clip.
What just happened?
Good question, because I don't remember. But you know, I really wish they would, speaking of remasters like I was talking about earlier, I wish they would have, like, there's nothing really stopping them, I don't think. But what would really be nice is if they remastered this game and Crisis Core and re-released remasters of those together. I think a lot of people would be into that.
Man. I don't know. I think a lot of fans of the Crisis Core game would probably would probably be mad that the presence of this one would sully its good name sitting next to it.
You're probably right. Freaking Cloud fanboys. But
yes,
it is true that that Crisis Core was a much better game, which is why it deserves a re-release on other consoles. Oh right.
No shooter's complete without an obligatory turret section.
And this one's not bad. I mean, turret sections can be okay, or they can be terrible, but they as far as I can recall, they've never been great, except for Gears of War. Gears of War did some really interesting turret sections, because, then again, Gears of War made all of the gunplay great, so...
What about Halo?
Halo had some really good turrets. You could break the turrets off of their mounts and walk around with them, so... Yes to the turret sections for Halo, because there weren't really sections, there were just turrets that you can fire, and then when you wanted to, you could rip them off the base and walk around with them.
Well, that seemed easy enough.
Yeah,
It's a what? A trap? Those load times.
I actually don't remember standing on top of the truck. But the way they're flying at me, all I gotta do is smack them and they go flying back, so I don't really need to use my ammo. Holy crap, yes I do.
As soon as you said that, all these enemies just started coming flying down.
And I just as easily dispatched them by kicking them off.
Good point.
I'll be fine, but that's more than I can say for the engine. Vincent, if possible, I want you to continue on to Edge. That transmission we just saw troubles me. Once I have repaired the Shadow Flux, I'll need to return to headquarters. The WRO squad has already been dispatched to Edge. Join them, and help liberate the city.
I guess I have no choice.
I'm not a hero. I'm just an edgy protagonist with problems. I have an ulterior motive, but I guess I'll help people because I am not a total monster. How many times have we heard that tired plot hook before?
Too many. But still, I don't think it's bad. It lends itself to some development and it actually means something later. But that's later. Okay, so we're nearing that time. Is this where we want to hang it up or you guys want to keep watching?
Despite it being janky as all hell.
I have moved. I gotta say, I honestly don't remember this level.
Maybe standing in the way of that thing was not the best idea. Just saying.
Maybe criticizing me right now is not the best idea. Just saying. Okay, come on. Alright, we're gonna finish this boss, and then we'll hang it up.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Now, where did that thing go?
There he is. It's like finally that sniper rifle became useful.
You just got pegged.
I sure did. Give me ammunition. Urgh. Go away. Yeah. Alright, where'd he go? Where are you hiding? You cannot hide forever. We will find you. There you go.
Where was that voice when you were playing Chrono Trigger?
Didn't know. I just about got him.
Mini boss dead. Card key used. Cutscene. Not as far as we originally planned to go, but hey, better than a lot of games you've played.
That's true.
Well, that was an interesting blast from the past, at least for me it was. And I can remember why a lot of fans of Final Fantasy and fans of action games didn't care for this game hardly at all. But at the same time, I don't understand the amount of hate this game got. I mean, there have been games with even less troubled development that came out a lot worse, and games that were hyped up a lot more and came out a lot worse. So, I don't really know.
Where'd the cat come from?
So overall, I still think it's a fun and functional game that's worth revisiting, as long as you can look past some of its shortcomings. Yeah.
Erie, are you listening?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That is what happens when games happen, isn't it? Yeah.
Are we going to gloss over the fact that there is a cat here now? I can't meow. 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 Come here. Come here. Fine.